Okay, welcome to the webinar. We've got a lot of people coming in. This was definitely a packed house today. Everybody wants their free software to be using a satellite for aerial roof measurements. This is going to be an incredible webinar. You definitely want to go ahead and get a pencil, a notepad, write down the address. I'm going to give you some website addresses, a lot of great information. Record this if you can. This is going to be a great free training webinar that's going to show you how to get those aerial roof measurements for free, and also to be able to measure roof lines with a measuring tape and do this and print these and actually use these on your estimates as a great tool. Okay, we're going to get started. Looks like we've got a packed house here today. Welcome. Okay, this is David Deshane, and I want to welcome you to this free training webinar. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and email me. There's a link down below. Send me information, any questions you might have. But this is an aerial roof measurement training tool, and it's a free software program, and you'll have access to one of the most powerful online satellites available anywhere on the internet. Now we're going to go through everything, and I really can't wait to show you what we have in store. This is really exciting, and you know, I'm so happy. I've been using this the last 60 days to generate a huge amount of income, and just using this with my Roofing Estimator Pro software, it has just streamlined the process. So let's get started. Okay, so basically when you get into these roofing aerial shots, you're going to have access to everything that's available on this house. You can get all these measurements for all the ridge lines, the hips, the valleys, and eaves absolutely free. Now you can get the 3D roof diagram. There's a 2D roof diagram that's included, and you can actually get the aerial rooftop images and use these for your own websites, you know, any of the information you need for your customer. When you're doing your presentation, you can show these people, you know, exactly how you're getting this, and it's really a great piece of software. You can get the rafter lengths, you can get the widths of the eaves, the total roofing installation area just by simple clicks. Add the text to the roofing diagrams so you can really target them to your customer, and also you can print the roofing diagrams and add these to your estimates. And you know, I'm going to show you how I use this in my software. Now in Roofing Estimator Pro, when I'm using this software and I need to have my measurements, I simply go in, I log into the system, and let me do this real quick. I know that I ended up, this timed out on me. You know, when I'm doing an estimate for a customer and I need measurements, it's quick, and I'm going to show you how I do this. Now my estimates, when I'm doing this with Roofing Estimator Pro, and I want to thank all you guys who have been involved with Roofing Estimator Pro. You guys love the software, and it's really becoming, you know, a very famous piece of software. Now when we're doing the estimates and you need the rafter lengths and the widths to get the square footage and everything, I'm going to open up this program and you're going to see what we have here and how powerful this free piece of software is and where it's going to bring you inside. Now when we open it up, it's going to give you the editing tools. The program is going to bring you right in. So what you want to do is go pick a geolocation and add a location. And I've already done this already, so I'm going to select a region. You basically can take this around, you can zoom in, but I'm going to go ahead and grab this, and I'm going to show you how you can do this. Now basically when you're doing drawing tools, you know, want to get your square footage, you go up and pick a time, your measurement. Let me show you one thing. This is so cool. See this little tape measure here on the left hand side? You pick the time measurement where you want it to go, and you pick it right to this, and look right here in the left hand corner. It gives you the measurement of the roof. Now you click it again, you want to go up the rafter. Look at this, 20 foot, you've got a rafter. There's a farmer's porch there, and this is actually one of my house in South Portland, and you can see right next to my shop, this is what it is, 15 foot, 5 foot rafter. My house is 40 feet long, I know because I built the thing. Here we go, I'm going to go ahead and do that again, and we'll hit the click, and right to this end here, and look at the measurement on the face. It is absolutely right on the money, 39 feet, it's a 40 foot house. It's right on the money, exact length that I wanted, square footage to the ridge, go to the top, go to the side, calculate everything, right? Go over here again, go down to the back side, click on it, little adjustment, and this is all to scale. You'll go ahead and click on that, and we'll watch this. Right click, select all areas, select all connected. Watch this, right click, area, section. 1,373 square feet of just on the roof section. If that isn't the most powerful, quick tool that I've ever seen, ever in my life, for doing this type of measurement, it's incredible. Also, we can go up and take a look, and I'm going to show you where you can go ahead and use this tool here, which is really a very cool tool. It actually gives you the measurement from this side all the way to here, and watch what it does. See this right here? You click it, and watch what you can do. You can actually bring your measurements out. I'm going to show you another one. We go from here. I just get so excited with this stuff. It's just incredible. So you have the measurement there, like the ridge line. If you want to take the measurement for the ridge line, it's right there. You can actually take it right from here. One click to the click. It's right there, 3911 and 9/16. You can do angles. But what I was trying to do is just get this to bring the number out. So it's 3911. It's off by about a half an inch in 40 feet. That's incredible. Watch when I go up here and do this. Oh, there we go. So there's the number. That's what I wanted to show you, that you can do that. Hit the L. That it takes out the line. Watch when I do the diagram. You want to turn off the background. All of a sudden you get the whole roof diagram right there. You close this, file, print, and you can export it to a 2D graphic. Save it in any format you want. There's a whole list of formats. You go to Windows, JPEG. You can use the portable network thing, but we just call it like a roof section, roof number Mr. Jones or whatever it is, and save it, and you've got it. I mean, it's that simple, guys. And this program is going to give you everything you need free of charge, and you'll never have to pay for this type of stuff again. Now, there's so many more tools in here that you can basically do a view of the house. Let me show you this piece. Like, I put the house in and I want to take a look at, maybe the side view. You can actually look at the diagram, the gram of the house, moving stuff. Look at this tool right here, moving stuff around. You can look in 3D, really move all around to everything. This tool, this whole program is probably one of the best, and I'm going to send you over to where you can get a hold of this free. It's a great piece of software, and I put the 20-foot, 40-foot house, 20-foot rafter, and it gave it we called it 1,800 with waste. I'll go 15%, 15% of 16, 1,400. You got 1,400. Little calculator right here times 15%, and you're looking 200 square feet of waste. Add it in. I just rounded off at 16 square. Hit save. And then, of course, you can print the estimate, and you can have all this on there. Now, I want to show you what we can do with Roofing Estimator Pro. What I've done is I've actually included one of the diagrams in the first. I went ahead and uploaded one of these, so you can see the roofing diagram inside this page. And I'm going to show you what I also did. I'm going to go ahead and upload a couple of these so you can see how it looks. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and click on this. And this is the roofing diagram. So let's say, for instance, you have an area roof measurement and you want to send this over. You can actually use this to use it. And I've used them for customers, and they're blown away when they see the quality of this. Roofing diagram, you can actually have the numbers there. When your customer sees this and you do this with a laptop sitting right in front of them, they're absolutely blown away. They can't believe what you just did. You're using one of the most powerful tools and satellites in the world. And what that tool is, and you guys probably saw a couple of this, it's Google SketchUp. And if you go to Google right now, you go in and you type in to any of your websites, any of the browsers, Google SketchUp. Let's go to google.com, and we're going to put in SketchUp. This is a free piece of software. Go into the Google SketchUp and download this tool. This will give you everything you need to go ahead and set up all these tools and have access to all of these files. This program is free. It doesn't cost anything. And once again, that's Google SketchUp. Go ahead. You'll be able to load the templates. You can pick different templates. You can actually load it up with what I like is the green look. It looks pretty sharp. You know, we use this all the time. Now, on all my estimates, I do it all. So I basically go like this, start using Google SketchUp. It's going to load it right in. And you can see where you can just upload any type of 3D, any areas that you're working with. You just hit select region. You know, this is my shop over here in South Portland. This is a piece of my area here. You see all the trucks and everything. This is my house. And we just went ahead and picked up all this stuff here, and real simple to use. You guys saw this in seconds. Let me show you how I can upload these into the Roofing Estimator Pro software. Now let's say, for instance, you want to add one of your pictures to Roofing Estimator Pro. I go in here, simple, want to go in, add an image, job site image. I'm going to add one, and I put this in so you guys can see it and see how it works. It's pretty neat. We add the image, so if you want to have the job location is Dave's Deshane Roof 22. Of course, you want to use capitals. Now, most people have never seen Google SketchUp, and you definitely want to get involved in using that absolutely free. You've got all this here, so we're going to select the file, and I know that I had captured it in here. It's real simple to use. I couldn't believe it when I got that. I got it like 3 months ago. Pumped it right in. Actually, it's almost, I used it 2 months ago, about 60 days ago. Upload the file, and you know, it puts the file right in there for you. So basically, I added the calculations all in there, and you know, just hit save, and it's done. And when you go to print the contract for the customer, you know, your estimate's all in there. Any of these photos that you use right from Google, you know, right from this here, are totally usable in all the formats. And when you're trying to create an estimate real quick for a customer, there's nothing better than Roofing Estimator Pro and Google SketchUp. These are two powerful software programs that, you know, that are just going to streamline your process. And so when you go in to print that contract, standard or detailed, you know, you're going to have all those, your cost of the job, you know, both estimates, you know, pictures or whatever you have for diagrams in there. Of course, your terms and conditions are going to be in the proposal. These are the things that are going to separate you from the competition, guys. Roofing Estimator Pro is a software you want to use for all your estimates. Look at this professional looking contract, and what they take minutes to create. It doesn't even take more than 15 minutes, and you've got photos from Google SketchUp working with Roofing Estimator Pro software, creating estimates with complete aerial diagrams for free from Google. You know, go over to see their website, pick that up, get that all set up, and we're gonna have some more special things available for you. You know, I only give you guys the best programs. You guys know that Roofing Estimator Pro is the #1 roofing software on the internet today, and of course Google has one of the most powerful tools that I have ever seen. And with 3D modeling is just, you know, incredible the way they can create all kinds. There's video training here to learn how to use this completely. You can go right to their little training videos. It's public training, authorized training center. You know, there's all kinds of video tutorials right here to learn how to use SketchUp. And this is all right here. You've got all the videos how to use this. And it's real simple. It's basically drag and drop, plug it in, get your customer information, go ahead and create your estimate, create your product, put all the numbers in here, you know, and this is how you can streamline your process and how you can make more money and more estimates. Of course, Google Maps in here. You can pull this up if you want to take a look at the job again. You know, we have it right inside the software, so we'll just say you're looking at a couple of things here. You want to take a look at the Google Earth again. And of course, we were just looking at this outside in the other section of this diagram. I mean, nobody is offering this type of power and this type of information that I know of on the internet. I mean, most people might have, you know, you have to pay thousands of dollars to be able to use all this information, but this is right at your fingertips, guy. This is Google. You know, Google has the best stuff. You know, I'm not affiliated with Google in whatsoever. I just use their free tools, and you know, this is where it's all at. Google has all the tools, have all the information. It's great. Anyway, this is David Deshane. I want to thank you very much for joining me with this webinar. I wish you guys the best of luck. Now go over and get a copy of Roofing Estimator Pro. You guys know where that is at roofingestimatorpro.com. I've got all these special bonuses inside. I'm always sending you guys all kinds of free information. I want you guys to have the best of the best, and I don't cut any corners. You guys know I don't, and I want to make sure you guys have everything you need from the very beginning to getting all the things that Roofing Estimator Pro and anything that I can find that will help you develop your roofing business and to really get the most out of every estimate, close every deal. I'm always giving free sales training. I'm always going to help you, and you guys know when you call me, I answer the phone. So go over to my website, roofingestimatorpro.com, get a copy of the web-based software. We'll get in touch with you. I don't know if you guys knew this. What I did was we create a website. We have WordPress blog that's involved in this. Nobody that I know offers Roofing Estimator offers the powerful free training that we have available as well. I include everything in the website. We include everything inside. So when you guys get in here, you'll have access to all of this. And we included the Roofing Estimator Pro WordPress blog plugin, but also the Roofing SEO blogging system. For some of you guys that are looking to create more leads from the internet, this targets all around your local area and combines the sheer power and my efficiency of Roofing Estimator Pro software with the marketing brilliance of the Roofing SEO blogging system. And your business, it will never be the same. I guarantee this. Once you set this up and you get things in place, this is going to be something like you've never seen before. And I'm offering it as a free bonus for being part of the Roofing Estimator Pro web-based. And we've got all kinds of great questions here. Now the thing that I really want to show you guys is when you get inside and you see the inside page here, you're going to get the free website that we set up for you. You don't have to set any of this stuff up. We're going to go ahead and take care of this. We're going to show you where you can crush it online. You'll be setting up these blog posting all over the website, but most importantly, you're going to be having a website that's directly clicked right through your main website. If you see here where this page is, this is all, there's a website inside a website. So basically you get your free estimate that links directly to your software. We have the estimate form inside the website that links right to your Roofing Estimator Pro software. Nobody that I know has anything like that, and I'm going to show you this. This is a demo version. It's going to link everything right into your website, right from the website to your software. So anybody that sends a link or sends an estimate in, you'll preview it in here. Any of your customers come in, you can double click and have access to all their information at a fingertip. The estimates, the jobs, letters, photos, anything that you've ever worked with that customer, this is going to be an all-in-one database. And I wanted to create something that was really, better than anything on the market today. And that's why I'm so proud of Roofing Estimator Pro. These guys, the guys that I have working, I have people standing by right now to process your order. James is over there. We're in South Portland, Maine. He's in Portland, Maine. For $9.97 and a simple monthly hosting fee, you have access to the Roofing Estimator Pro software, plus you get a website, plus you get the Roofing Estimator Pro WordPress blog plugin. That alone's worth hundreds of dollars. To build these feeder blogs around the main websites, like I'm just going to go ahead and type in Maine Roofing. What I've done is I've taken over the first few pages of Google. I've got number 2 on that one. I've got roofing. There's many different sites that we have. Let's see, Maine Roofing Contractors. We're number 1 there. This is another one of my feeder blog sites that we have set up. That anybody around here that even knows how I market. You guys know that I'm like a marketing guy that that does everything here in Maine. Let's see, I've got roofing, Portland, Maine. Marketing's what it's all about, guys. I'm going to show you how it's done. Number 1, again, roofing, Portland, Maine. some of these feeder blog sites, what I've done, I've created a couple of videos, YouTube videos, but also these sites that run in the background. I've got Facebook pages. We've got, let's see, Roofing Portland, Maine. Let's go in here and type in Roofing Kennebunk, Maine. Kennebunkport, Maine. That's where the president lives. You know, these ones are all my sites as well. Any of this stuff, any of these sites, and I made these little videos to plug in there, and real simple videos. And I'm going to show you where these pages are. Okay, free estimate online form. This is the form that I'm talking about that goes right to my website. I actually dress it up. I put my logo in there, and you know, the name, the company, the person's name, first and last, email address, their phone number, the best time to call, street address, city, state, zip code, you know, when would they like to have this job started. They basically pick a time, loads it right into the software, and also they can type any additional information about the project. How old is the home? You know, how long have you lived in your home? How old is your house? How long have you lived in the home? This gives you a good understanding of equity. You know, how old is the homeowner? You know, how do they find our website? I mean, that's great information. Of course, any more, and type in the captcha. And I put these little, I put like a calculator on one of my other sites, and I link these right back to my main website. And this goes back to theroofjob.com, and I put little videos, and you know, I don't write anything great. I'm not a copywriter, but I certainly can, you know, write what I love, and what I do is roofing. And you know, a lot of people don't understand that, you know, writing this stuff is pretty simple. We put the auto blog running in the background. You can see all these over here on the right hand side. I didn't write this stuff. This is all in the SEO blogging system. Look at this stuff about shingles easier, making them easier. It's all here for you guys. Roofing Estimator Pro is going to be the program that you're going to want to get involved in. Nobody that I know will give you everything that I work with, people. I mean, I want to make you successful. I mean, you know, this is what I do for a living, so it's not like I'm just a computer guy without any knowledge of roofing at all, or, you know, roofing business. I run a roofing business, so I know what you guys go through, and I know how tough it gets to get leads sometimes. But once you get to my main website, I'm going to give you a free mobile marketing tool. If you've never had a QR code, what this is going to do is create a QR code for you, and it's going to go ahead and send you to the website that we have, which is a QR code generator, and you'll be able to add these to like the backs of your business cards, and you know, any type of marketing media that you want to work with or anything like that. Plus, when you get inside, you know how I always send you guys information. I'm going to talk more about how I make profits, little walk through video. If you guys want more about what I'm showing right now, go to the roofingestimatorpro.com and click on the main, get sent inside, sign up for the free QR code, and then come over here and watch this this video walkthrough. This is great. And go ahead and click on the add to cart. You guys are not going to be disappointed with this program. I'm going to get in touch with you. I've got people standing by right now to take care of you. You know, for only $9.97, you get a full package. Now, let's just say you want to do just the regular basic package, which is fine. I mean, you know, I'll go through and show you guys what I have for the total package. But if it's just software only you want, that's fine. You can go ahead and just click and bypass that. But like I said, you know, this is where it's at. For $9.97, you can write this off in 1 year. One roofing job pays for it. And then all of a sudden you own the software. You're inside and you have a website that we design. We'll get in touch with you. Pick the domain name that's going to work for you. Look at these beautiful websites. You know, they're going to pop up. It'll show you what they look like. And really, James, he's great. He's real easy to deal with. He'll help you set these all up and get things set up for you. You know, this is going to really change the way you do your roofing business, and it's going to get you more sales by having more leads. And where is everything, guys? It's all on the internet today. Everything's online. If you don't have a website, we're going to help you. We're going to get that all set up for you. Now, the Roofing Estimator Pro software, that was designed with keeping in mind of working with roofing guys. You know, we're you know, if you're computer savvy, wonderful. You know, it'll be easier to use. But I set it up so it's easier for everybody to use. Now, this integrates also with QuickBooks. So if you're using any type of QuickBooks, you can actually link right into your main stuff, main files and upload everything to QuickBooks. I mean, this is all in one program. Okay, guys, this is it. Go down and hit the Add to Cart button. Go to roofingestimatorpro.com. The page is going to be loading as soon as this webinar is over. Go check it out. Go ahead and get the software. And, of course, get over to Google SketchUp and get a copy of that as well. That's that 3D version software is absolutely free. Google's a great company. They've got all kinds of free stuff. And their satellite, you can use it. And it's pinpoint accuracy. I was blown away how easy that measurement tool was to do that. That was just, you guys saw it. I mean, it's just incredible to be able to take this little tape measure right here and just measure the ridge, right? Take it right from there, right from the point, and it gives you the number. And look at the numbers down there. I mean, that nobody has that kind of stuff. Measurements in seconds. Get your width times your height. All of a sudden, you've got all your measurements you need, guys, and then you're calculating up your roofs and putting that all together. Okay, last time, once again, David Deshane. You know, I appreciate you spending time with me for this webinar. I wish you the very best of luck with the Roofing Estimator Pro and, of course, your roofing business. If you guys have any questions, you want to go ahead and get in touch with me, by all means. You know, like you guys know, I answer the phone. Thank you.